Hola!
Hello friends, this is Andrea Kiwa.
This is Mateo Milan.
This is Emilio.
And here we are at the airport. Vacations are over, but still we do have 2 days for growth because we are in chapter 14 of our book, The 15 Laws of Growth from John C. Maxwell. And we're going to be talking about the law of expansion. Growth always increases your capacity to grow, okay? And if this capacity expands, you're going to be great, obviously. Whenever you want to increase something, in fact, Nike has a very good phrase that it says, there's no finish line. Because we want you to keep on growing, doesn't matter that these chapters are finishing, okay? To increase your capacity, there are 2 aspects that you need to take into consideration. One is your capacity of thinking, and the other one is the capacity of action. And we're going to be talking three concepts of each, and the kids are going to be sharing that. First one, the capacity of thinking. To increase it, how do we do it, Mateo? What?
Stop thinking more work and start thinking what works. Because if you do the same things, then you're gonna get the same results. And you don't want that. You want to change. Because doing a lot of things is not necessarily doing the right thing.
Right.
Because if you're doing a lot of the wrong things, you're not gonna succeed in life. You have to start doing the right thing.
Right. So how do you know that you're doing the right things? Let's ask 3 questions. One is what are you required to do? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, what gives you the greatest reward? And number 3, what gives you the greatest recompensa?
Reward.
No.
Recompense.
Return.
Return.
Return, okay? So those are the 3 questions that you have to make to yourself. And my suggestion is don't do anything that you can delegate. Be very intentional about what your strengths are and just focus on those things. Number 2, Emilio.
Stop asking yourself, can I? And start asking yourself, how can I? Because can I means you're doubting, you're hesitating on whether or not you'll be able to do it. And how can I means you know you can do it and you just have a plan of action to do it.
Great. Okay. Mateo, number 3.
Number 3. Stop focusing on one door because there are many other doors. Like I talked about yesterday, there are many answers to a problem. Because if you're just thinking of one solution to the problem and you're just, how can I do this? There are many other solutions out there that you can try and you will probably succeed in at least one of them.
Right. Okay, so those are the 3 ways to increase your capacity of thinking. Let's go for 3 more ways to increase your capacity of action.
Number 1, stop doing your everyday things. Because yes, while that can be good, it's also not going to help you grow. You need to start doing things that you should do, and then once you start doing that, things that you could do that add value to yourself and add value to other people. Ask the God who made you to keep remaking.
That's powerful. Huh? Mateo.
Always, number 2. Always do more than what's expected. If you always do more than what's expected, then you're gonna put a smile on your bosses, on your leaders, on whoever's above you, a smile on your face. Now, right now, my mom is my number 1 leader, and when she asks me to like wash the dishes, I do it, but I also do a little bit more. Like, I do a little bit more of the kitchen, and that does put a smile on her face.
It does. Perfect. Number 3, Emilio, the last
Number
one.
3, start doing important things more consistently. Don't do them whenever you feel like it or whenever you think it's a good time. Because consistency is key, and once you start doing important things intentionally,
Daily.
you will see the turn around.
Right. So growth, it's daily. Our 3 questions to close this video would be, what would you attempt if you knew that you wouldn't fail? That's number 1. Number 2 is, what would you be doing if financial issues were not a problem in your life? And number 3, what would you be doing in your life if there were no limitations? Remember, we create limitations and we don't want you to keep on thinking about them, okay? So This is our chapter 14. Thank you very much for watching. Share this information. We want to share or just reach as many families as we want. We are having fun in chapter 14. As you can see, we are just enjoying this process of just sharing what we're learning. And if you would like this, just do it. Okay?
Bye.
See you tomorrow in chapter 15 to close this.